Hello, hello, and welcome to the first installment in the Best of 2024 series. We are kicking it off with a bang. These videos are going to carry on all the way through to the end of December and into January 2025. We're talking about all sorts of stuff, makeup, high-end and affordable, all of my favourites, my top drawer products, and kicking it off today with an absolute classic best skincare that 2024 has dished out to everybody. These are all the products that I've tried in 2024 that I think are worth shouting about, so let's get straight on with it. This video is part sponsored by Sleep & Glow, and to be quite honest, I don't think it's fair to have a skincare video without including the product that I really feel helps all of my other skincare products work to the best of their ability, because if it wasn't for my Sleep & Glow pillow, I don't think I'd have got as good a results out of my skincare as I am doing. If you sleep on a regular pillowcase and you're a side sleeper, the pillow can often add a lot of pressure to the skin, adding friction, which means you wake up with a lot of puffiness in the morning. It can also really crease and smush and crinkle the skin, creating those creasing wrinkles, which then your skincare has to rectify before it can start work on all the things that you actually want your skincare to be doing. With the Sleep & Glow pillow, that does not happen, because the Sleep & Glow pillow cradles the face so that the side of your face doesn't touch the pillow at all. If it doesn't touch the pillow, you're not going to get any creasing wrinkles. You're also not going to get any puffiness first thing in the morning, because that friction just isn't there. So although this is definitely an investment for me personally, and I speak from a vast amount of experience having used this pillow for the last 3 years running at least, I think it's definitely worth it. Not only is the Sleep & Glow pillow super comfortable, but it also is clinically proven to work. So they did a study and 87% of cases said that they saw a reduction in their creasing wrinkles after only 3 months use. They also have lots of different made-to-fit pillowcases that you can choose from. I personally absolutely adore my silk and copper pillowcase. It's got thermoregulating qualities, so it keeps me nice and cool, and that copper has antibacterial qualities, and even though I'm 45, I am still quite blemish prone, so that antibacterial quality really does help my skin. Beatrice uses the Tencel and copper pillowcase, which is also antibacterial to provide that blemish defense. I do have a couple of discount codes for you, of course I do. So if you're wanting to treat yourself or somebody else, Gemma50 will get £50, €50 or $50 off the Omnia copper pillow. For anything else, Gemma15 will get you 15% off site-wide. Moving on, this next moisturizer is on another level. It is elite quality, and I've not been very well recently. In fact, some of the videos that I've filmed that you will see later on in this series, I actually filmed before filming this, and I wasn't very well while I was filming those videos. I was a little under the weather, so you're gonna get to see me croaking a little bit in future videos. This next product completely saved my skin, because usually when I'm under the weather, I get dehydrated, my skin gets dehydrated, it gets tight, it gets sore, it gets irritated, it starts to get very dry and flaky. Oh no, not this time. Not for me. The Biossance Squalane Plus Ectoin Overnight Rescue is a saver. Now, this is a moisturizer, but it's more of an overnight rescue for me, so I don't use this every single day. If I want super nourishment and hydration, I use my Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturizer Intense. That for me is every day. This is slightly too rich for me to use every single day, so it is more of a treatment when my skin really needs a bit of a pick-me-up. However, if you've tried the Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturizer Intense and you don't feel like it touches your skin, if you have super, super dry skin, this may be the everyday moisturizer that you need in your life. Honestly, it is super rich, super nourishing, really thick. You can feel it working in the skin. It doesn't feel suffocating, but it's definitely not one of those lightweight moisturizers. It's cooling and calming, and it's super nourishing. I don't have a bad word to say about this, and my skin is proof that this definitely works, because I was really quite ill and my skin, there are no signs of illness in my skin at all. This product has been around for such a long time, but I found this in 2024 and I will not be letting it go. My mum's been banging on about Gatineau for the longest time and I've sort of like, yeah, all right, I'll eventually try it. And I'm now just kicking myself for not listening to my mum sooner. I mean, I think that's a running theme in life, really. If I'd have just listened to her, she was talking quite a lot of sense. Anyway, this is the Golden Glow Gradual Tan, and it is not just me that loves this product. My husband, Wes, also really likes this product. And when I started to use this, it was just before we went away on holiday this year, and I just wanted a little bit of a pick-me-up. I don't sit out in the sun, so I wanted to look like I at least belonged on a holiday with that golden glow. So I was using this before I went, but I also took it with me and used it while I was there. And Wes got a little jealous and needed to have some for himself. And then when he got back, he wanted to prolong his tan, so kept on stealing this from my bedroom side and using it for himself. This is so easy to apply. You apply it just like a normal body moisturizer. It does have that biscuits scent to it the day after, so you are gonna get that fake tan smell on your body, but it's not overpowering in my opinion. Streak-free, really nice. It doesn't have a guide color, so if you do like a gradual tanner with a guide color, this is not going to be for you, but it is the most beautiful, natural tan. I do not look orange at all. I wish I'd found this sooner. I really do, and I'm really sorry, Wes, for letting the cat out of the bag and letting everybody in on your little secret. The Ordinary released a beast of a product this year, and it is one that I will shout about until the ends of the earth. This is such a great product. It's the Ordinary's Retinol 0.2% emulsion. This is super potent. This is much stronger than retinol, but it actually is more gentle on the skin than retinol. So this is retinol, one step down from retinoic acid. The formulation of this product is absolutely phenomenal. They've thought about everything before this came to market. So not only does this have the 0.2% retinol in there, it also has anti-irritation ingredients to soothe and calm the skin. So if your skin is quite reactive, again, this does contain those ingredients that will really help to calm and soothe. I would always recommend that you apply this on dry skin. That doesn't mean that you can't layer this over the top of other products. Just make sure that those other products have completely sank into the skin and dried down before you apply your retinol. That's because any sort of dampness on the skin will aid penetration. This will get to where it needs to be a lot faster, and if that happens, irritation follows. So you want this to work, but you want it to penetrate more slowly to make sure that you're not going to get those irritating side effects. So always apply on dry skin. I do have a full video on the 0.2% retinol from The Ordinary. I will link it up here for you if you want to watch the full video. I'm not quite sure whether that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but you know, we go into it in more depth. I found Allies of Skin this year, and doesn't everyone know about it? Honestly, I approach people in the street and talk about this product. It's getting a little bit pathetic. I just want to share how absolutely amazing some of these products are. So this is the Multi-Peptides and Growth Factor Advanced Lifting Serum. This is unreal. It has been proven to reduce wrinkles up to 20% within the space of 8 weeks. It is the most beautiful serum-like consistency. It sinks into the skin effortlessly, very, very quickly, and then you can move on to your next product. They have lots of absolutely fantastic products, but this is the one, if you can afford to buy one, this is the one that I would definitely try and get my hands on. This has got 9% lifting peptide complex, 3% growth factor complex. It's got MSM and copper lysate, plus phospholipids and glycolipids. So Absolutely fantastic for the skin. This is hydrating. This is slightly nourishing. This is going to really plump up the skin. It's going to smooth and improve skin texture, fine lines and wrinkles. It's just a multi-purpose product, and it's so comfortable on the skin. This doesn't contain a fragrance. However, it does smell of something. It's not like a chemical smell. It's actually a really, really nice smell. And I'm not quite sure what it is. It's a little bit like a grass sort of smell. It's very natural, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I would bathe in this if I could afford to, but I can't. I don't know what more I can say about this product without sounding like I'm being paid, because I'm not. By the way, this is not sponsored. I could not love this product more if you paid me £1 million to talk about it every second of the day. I love this. This, for me, is confidence in a teeny tiny little device. It works, and it has improved my skin this year tenfold. Now, the reason I'm talking about this year in 2024 is this is the year that I started to use the Zip, and my mum's been using it for ages. Again, running theme in this video, wished I'd listened to her sooner, because this device is gold. It truly is. It lifts, it sculpts, it tightens, and it works immediately. It is the only microcurrent device with nanocurrent technology inbuilt as well. The microcurrent will give you immediate lifted and sculpted results, and the nanocurrent will give you more longer lasting results over time. I often just go on to the founder's favorite and just find myself using this over the space of half an hour. Every time it finishes, just click start again and just massage over the face with the device. Not only is it really relaxing, but I wake up with smoother, plumper, more refreshed and glowy looking skin the day after. You've heard me talk about these multiple times if you are a regular to my channel. Again, apologies for that. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Immediate Eye Revival patches. I swear by these. Usually I fall in love with an eye patch, and then within the space of a couple of weeks my eyes start to get really dry and crusty and irritated, and it's usually because the eye patches have caffeine within the serum-like formula that is involved within the patches, and these do not have any caffeine in the formula at all. I am still absolutely loving these months after first trying them, and I use them all the time. These are so comfortable. They stick to the skin. Sometimes you do have to hold them on for about 10 seconds because there's that much serum within the pad that they can slip and slide a little bit, but as soon as that serum has started to absorb into the under eye, the pads stick. And you don't need to just wear these for 5-10 minutes. You can walk around the house with them. They will stay in place. I usually have almost applied a full face of makeup by the time I'm taking these off, and there is no serum left at all. And because the serum has had a patch over the top, none of it has evaporated into the atmosphere. Every single last bit of it has gone into my skin, and my under eyes are smoothed, plumped, and just more youthful. All the fine lines and wrinkles are plumped out, so my fine lines and wrinkles are less evident, and my concealer goes on far smoother than it would have ever done pre-me using these. I swear by these. They are absolutely fantastic. I am not a huge fan of Charlotte Tilbury skincare at all. I think it's overpriced, overhyped. These I can get on board with. I absolutely love them. When I don't have time to apply my Charlotte Tilbury Immediate Eye Revival patches, sometimes I just want to apply concealer and head out the door. This is the product that I reach for. Not only is this great for smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, it also helps to brighten the under eye. So if you have a little bit of discoloration underneath the eye caused by pigmentation from sun damage, this is one of those products that will really help to dim that down, not by covering it over, but from targeting at source. So this will really help to reduce that pigmentation under the eye, because this does have a little bit of vitamin C, which is incredibly brightening underneath the eye. Even though this has vitamin C within the formula, it is not irritating at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I find this really cooling and calming underneath my eyes, and it is definitely smoothing. Now, a while ago, everybody was applying lip balm underneath their eyes as a primer to apply their concealer over the top, and that is a great tip if you're not susceptible to melia underneath the eye. If you are susceptible to melia underneath the eye, if you are melia prone, putting a lip balm underneath the eye, which is really, really occlusive, is the worst thing that you can do. However, this will give you a very similar results, and it's much lighter in weight. So if you are prone to melia, try this. It is going to be more expensive than just applying a generic lip balm underneath the eye, but it's going to work. It's also going to brighten, it's going to smooth, it's going to hydrate, it's going to create that primer effect, but it's not going to give you melia. I told you I was throwing everything at my under eyes this year. This is no exception. This is diamond dust, if you will. It's from OneSkin, and it's the OS1 eye topical supplement. It's got a peptide in here called OS1, which helps to reduce the senescent cells in the skin. Now, senescent cells are really, really nasty because they break down collagen in the skin. The OS1 peptide not only reduces the senescent cells, but it actually increases the turnover of those healthy cells. So we get younger, fresher, healthier cells, increasing collagen production and making our skin look more youthful. This is the only product that is clinically proven to rewind the skin's biological age. Clinically proven. Now, the eye topical supplement is the product with the most concentration of OS1 peptide within the formula, which is why this one is my favorite. All of the products, apart from the face and body wash, has some OS1 peptide in there at a certain level of concentration. Again, this one is the strongest level of concentration because this is working on those areas that have the most visible signs of aging. Underneath the eyes, I pop this on my marionette lines, and I pop this down my neck as well. It's a lovely, lovely cream. I use this in the evening before I go to bed, and I absolutely love it. There have been some amazing device releases this year that have completely blown my mind. Maysama came out with the chin to chest device, which is phenomenal. Current Body came out with their Series 2 mask, which again completely blew my expectations out of the water. Do not ask me to choose what my favorite device is. That's like choosing a favorite child, and I just can't. I just can't. There are specific devices for different people though when we're talking about LED, and I've done a full video on this. Again, I will link that up here. If you suffer with pigmentation and melasma, I highly recommend that you watch that video before buying any sort of LED devices. So let's talk about the Maysama devices first. They do a head to heart combo, which is the mask and also the chin to chest. Absolutely fantastic. It has pulse light technology, which is phenomenal for the skin, but it also has the possibility of turning off near infrared. Now, this is important if you have melasma or you suffer from hyperpigmentation and your skin tone is fair. So Fitzpatrick 1 to 4. If this is you, if you do have melasma, hyperpigmentation, and a very fair skin tone, you need to be picking an LED device that has the capability of turning off near infrared, because you need to treat your skin from the outside in using red light only. Now, the Current Body mask doesn't have that facility. However, so many people get absolute phenomenal results from using red light and near infrared light together. It is the anti-aging gold standard of LED wavelengths used together. If you can use these together, highly recommend it, and that is what I recommend the Current Body Series 2 mask for. Not only are you going to get LED therapy to the face, you're also going to get it in that jowl area. underneath the chin as well. And if you get the neck and neck perfector, you're also going to get it on the neck and the chest. The current body mask has also introduced a deep near infrared wavelength, which is absolutely fantastic because it is super anti-aging. It goes very deep into the skin to tackle the wrinkles and any sort of skin issue from the inside out. These lights are around those areas where you're going to see the most visible signs of aging, so around the under eyes and on the eyelids, and also around those marionette lines around the mouth. I absolutely love this mask and the technology that it brings. And if you're not prone to melasma, you haven't got hyperpigmentation, but you've got a fair skin tone, this would be my pick for you because you're going to get all the added benefits of using red, near infrared and deep infrared all together. I've been waxing on about Dr. Sam's products for the longest time because I believe in the brand. Simple but effective ingredients that are really gentle on the skin. So they work, but they're not going to damage your skin whilst they're doing their job, which I absolutely love. This product is not an exception. So this is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Brightly Serum. The reason I think this product is so good is because it contains azelaic acid, which for me is the unsung hero in skincare. It is absolutely fantastic at what it does. Plus it contains niacinamide. So this is really good at brightening. It's really good at refining the skin. This reduces redness. It also reduces blemishes and breakouts and refines skin texture, including improving and smoothing skin congestion, those little bumps on the surface of the skin which don't have anything in them. You can't squeeze them, but they're so irritating and you can't hide them with makeup. If you have any of those issues, including uneven skin texture, this is going to be your gal. It's absolutely fantastic. I actually recommended this to my cousin Laura, who was pregnant at the time and really suffering with skin congestion. This is safe to use during pregnancy and whilst breastfeeding. It is a really gentle but very effective product. I absolutely love it. And finally, let's talk dermatology. I actually picked up 2 of these products. Actually, I'm lying. I picked up 1 of these products and then found that in the summer months, this was just a little bit too brightening for me. So I actually picked up the shade Deeper. So now I have 2, which is great for me because I can now use this every single day of the week throughout the entire 365 days of the year and not look absolutely ridiculous. This is such a great product. This is the Luminous Eye Corrector and it has an SPF of 41 within this product. So although every single day, without fail, whether I'm going out or not, I always apply an SPF to all over my face and all over my neck, now I'm adding extra SPF underneath my eyes. This is a tinted SPF. It is also an eye brightener. So if you don't wear a lot of makeup, but you want to make sure that your under eye is protected whilst making yourself feel and look a fresher version of yourself, like I've just woken up this way, look at me, I've just rolled out of bed and don't I look absolutely phenomenal? This is your product. This is it. I spend the majority of my life next to a football pitch in freezing cold weather, watching either Seth on a Sunday or B on a Saturday. So this, when you have to be at the side of the football pitch by 9 a.m. in the morning and you have quite a distance to travel to actually get there, this is a saver for me because I just look far more refreshed than I actually feel. Because often I'm still half asleep when I turn up at the side of the football pitch, but this makes me look fresh and awake and ready to face the world, as well as adding that 41 SPF underneath that delicate eye area that needs that extra protection. So this is like an under eye brightener and an under eye SPF protector all in one product. In fact, it's not just like that, it is that. That's what it is. This blends into the skin superbly well. You can apply it with the applicator if you want to depuff. So if you do have any puffiness underneath the eye, this is really cooling and calming. Just run that underneath the eye with no pressure on it whatsoever and it will help to depuff. I personally prefer to apply it to my fingertip and then dab it on underneath my eye where I want it. If you're wondering what shade to go for, For my winter shade, I am Fair. Fair is really quite brightening for me. If I had it on with a skin tone like this, it would look just way too bright. It would be deer in headlights sort of moment. So I thought medium was going to be too deep for me. Actually, I was wrong. Medium is a lovely pinky peachy shade. So I will show you both shades side by side on the screen for you now so you can make your choice, but phenomenal product, blends in effortlessly, blends into bare skin beautifully. So if you're not wearing any other products on your face, you can just wear this on its own if you want to. So that's it. They are all of my best skincare releases of 2024. It's been a good year for skincare this year. It fills me with excitement. I'm really excited what 2025 will bring. Skincare has come on leaps and bounds. You don't just need to apply a moisturizer. It's not cleanse, tone, moisturize anymore. There are a plethora of other things that you can do for your skin to help your skin out. And just remember, your skin is the biggest organ in your body, so you need to handle it with care. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you thought about it in the comments section. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of the future episodes in this Best of 2024 series. Breathe. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.